Hey guys, my name is Benicia Gill.
And my name is Gordon Scotchage. We want to start by acknowledging and thanking the Snuneymuxw and Snunawas First Nations for giving us the opportunity to learn on their traditional unceded territory. We also wanted to welcome Chancellor Sayers, President Saucier, Board Chair McLaughlin, faculty, graduates, and distinguished guests.
There's a story we both want to share with you today, a story we actually didn't even know we had in common up until a few weeks ago, but it's from our first year at VIU. Fresh out of high school, sitting with multiple highlighters, notebooks, waiting to get our grades back from our very first chemistry quiz. We both failed it. I actually failed that quiz so bad that when Christine took a question off and told us we just got a bonus mark, I still didn't pass.
The biggest learning curve coming into university is that it is challenging. It really pushed us all to our limits, into unfamiliar territory. From this, we might have gained a lot of firsts that perhaps weren't so nice, like the first time failing a quiz, the first time getting a parking ticket, and anecdotally, the first time attending a Friday morning lecture after a night out at the student pub. Despite all this, there were a lot of good firsts, like the first time getting a great mark on a test you studied hard for, the first time making new friends in your classes, and the first time making it up the stairs without feeling out of breath.
It's worth acknowledging that COVID had an impact on our education in some way or another. Those Zoom lectures were really something I personally never want to do again. And I think many of us fall into the same boat. We went from being fully in person to fully online to seeing half faces and now again into fully in person. The cycle took a toll on all of us, students, professors, and staff.
Although COVID was really tough on all of us, it was within these last 2 years that we took courses that were more specific into what we wanted to study. And this really drove our passion and desire into what we enjoyed most from our university experience. For me, I found in these last years at VIU that I love the microbiological sciences and I thrive being in lab.
During the online lectures, I learned that I'm really good at multitasking. TikTok and lectures made a great combo. But I will admit that those were the years that were the most crucial for me in determining what the next steps in my education would be. They determined what I was going to do after I graduated. There are students here today that already have a plan for their next big steps, and there are students here who also have no idea what they're doing in September, and that's okay. It's never too late to find something you enjoy doing. Vincent van Gogh didn't start painting until he was 27. Vera Wang entered the fashion industry when she was 40, and Viola Davis was 42 when she got her first big break.
We hope that these past few years of your education have helped you into finding your passion or interest in something you enjoy doing, because we're all here to do what we love. We all started out this journey differently, and we're all here now, graduating together.
Not all of us had stellar grades or scholarships or did student-based projects. Some of us just waited for the days to go by. The funny thing about university is we all find ourselves saying, I just need to get through this week. But we end up saying that for each week until it's April and another year has gone by.
The Dalai Lama said that to remain indifferent to the challenges we face is indefensible. If the goal is noble, whether or not it is realized within our lifetime is largely irrelevant. What we must do, therefore, is to strive and persevere and never give up. Over the years of experiences, we all know too well that being a student can be stressful. Through the busy school weeks, we learned to persevere over these hard times, and we did not give up. We all earned our graduation.
At multiple points in our journey, we were faced with the choices such as, should I use the time to cry about the assignment or should I use the time to actually do the assignment? Most of us just learned how to do both at the same time. In addition to that cool multitasking trick, I personally learned how valuable it is to have a relationship with your peers, how much I love cell biology, and how I will always struggle with organic chemistry, and how maybe organic chemistry and genetics shouldn't be in the same semester. Above all else, I learned how much fun VIU has made this journey for me.
For me, I have learned that throughout our educational journey, we are very resilient. Resilience is defined as the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Through all the stress and hardships we have experienced in our courses, we have always bounced back and tried our hardest. We have worked so hard and poured a lot of effort and care into our studies at VIU. Resilience is the big reason why we are here today. All of us graduating today is a testament to this.
We want everyone here to realize that even with all of those struggles, you did it, we did it. We made it past the finish line with a few pieces of our soul missing and more knowledge crammed into our brains than we ever thought possible. But I think we can all agree it was worth it, at least to some degree, no pun intended. So to the graduating class of 2022, take the moment to just be proud of yourself because you've earned it. Every single person in this room is proud of you.
Be it your professors, peers, parents, guardians, partners, family, friends, and children, they're all happy, thankful, and proud for your achievement in graduating from VIU. I remember when I was in first year and I was walking around the professors' offices in Building 370. There are pictures of former biology graduates on the walls there. And I just thought to myself, wow, will I ever end up on the wall? Will I complete this degree and graduate? Fast forward a few more years, and here we are. We made it. It is with great pleasure to say congratulations to the graduating class of 2022.
As our former evolution professor, Eric Groot, said, it's not the survival of the fittest, it's the survival of the fit enough. So grads, take this experience and shape it to whatever you want to be, because honestly, we're just getting started. Congratulations to all the graduates of 2022.